Hello everybody that's going to listen to this video. I'm going to make this video, and I don't make videos very often or voice my opinion or air my dirty washing on any social media or YouTube channels. But I'm going to put the record straight for whatever you want to call him, really. Carlton Leach, which is what he is, a leech. That sadly I was involved with about 16 years ago. I was young at the time. I was doing all sorts of wrong things in life, taking drink and drugs, getting involved with the wrong people. I'd hold my hands up. I got put in prison. I paid the price for everything I did wrong, and I lost everything that I gained through criminal activity. So my life changed many years ago when eventually I got away from this scumbag. So first and foremost, let me just put the record straight here to you, Carlton. Firstly, I ain't obsessed by you one fucking bit, fella. Okay, let's just get that straight. I couldn't give two fucks what you do in your life, who you're friends with, or what you do, or what stories you tell, or who you try and intimidate, and make these people believe that you're this fucking legend of a football hooligan and some person that life was cheap to. You're a fucking idiot, mate. That's exactly what you are. You're getting old and you're getting bitter and twisted, which is why your birds left you, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, you know, like everyone says on social media, you look like Gary Neville now, mate, with that fucking saggy old face. But there you go. You know, it's not about what you look like. I'm just going to put the record straight about a few things, what you're all about. I've kept quiet for 16 years over you. You didn't fucking do me any favours. And the other thing, Carlton, my old man fucking hated you. He looked at me, my dad, when I met you and said, "What are you doing with a fucking shithead like that?" You was a scumbag. You before I met you, Carlton, you was knocking about with, I won't mention his surname, but we know he's heavy duty, right? Phil, out of East London. Yeah, we know he's wrapped round now, but we won't mention any names, like you think I drop names. But let's have it right, Carlton. When I met you, right, you got nicked with him on a bit of puff, right? Phil was bolted up for 3 or 4 days. Funny that. You fucking called me the same day and said you was just got out of the police station and can you come over to my house in Westcliff? And I allowed you to. Somewhere to fucking put your nut down for a couple of days, which is what I did. So whether I'm calling you a grass or I'm not calling you a grass, that's my business. People will find out what you're all about. I know what you're all about. I know what you are and what you ain't. You're a fantasist. You believe your own bollocks half the time. That's the fucking funny thing about it. So that was my fucking start of my relationship with you. Then you started offloading fucking Tom, Dick and Harry onto me, right, when I had my house down in Wakering, right, as a safe house for people that were stabbing people up on doors, fucking nicking money off people, drug deals. You was putting people into me. Unbeknown to me, because I wasn't in that world, I fell for it all. Like an absolute wanker, I fucking fell for it. I was vulnerable, okay? I'd hold my hands up. I got involved with the wrong people. And I certainly got involved with you, who is a wrong un, full stop. So as life went on, our friendship fucking developed. We had a few good times, you know. I wouldn't say that every time I was out with you, you know, I was myself, because you had this image all the time of Mr. Hardman and all the lumps that were wrapped round you and looked up to you. A lot of them now think you're an absolute prick. Never done any bird in his life, trashed of old Bill, gets nicked by the old Bill over something that's ongoing at the moment that I won't talk about, that I know what it's about. And trust me, when it comes out in the public domain, what you've been nicked for, I think a lot of people have a different opinion on you, my old son. I really do. And yeah, my old woman, yeah, my girlfriend, right, who you say gets truncheon, mate, which is a lot more than what you're fucking giving your girlfriend, because your old woman parked you up, you silly sausage, isn't she? So yeah, she gets whatever from me, whatever. And yeah, she is, you know, very high up at the Met Police in London, correct. And the Met Police know exactly who I am and the relationship I've got with her. I've been with her 4 years, so it ain't a problem. But that's none of your fucking business, Carlton. She knows who you are. Okay? I know exactly what you've been nicked for. And I've seen exactly what you've been nicked for. And I know you're on bail and I know you're under investigation. So carry on, Carlton. Carry on fucking putting me down and then saying on fucking TikTok that I had you nicked. You lying cunt. You fucking lying cunt. Okay? Someone come to me with a debt, right? My neighbour, Gary, come round to my house with a debt. I run the debt past you and you said I could use your name providing you get a lump out of it. That's what you said. So don't fucking tell people on social media bollocks that you believe. Let me tell you now, people, right? Carlton Leach had to hand himself in, okay? Carlton Leach had to hand himself in. That was the fucking strength of it. He had to hand himself in because the old Bill come and nicked me, right? Let's have it right. I was in my front room and I had firearms unit on my front door. Okay, they come in, they arrested me, they took me down to Kent Police Station. You never got fucking firearms at your door, Carlton. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar. But you like to prevail this image that you had firearms and it's only firearms that can nick you and because you're this fucking tough, tasty ICF fucking dude. You're a prick going around stabbing people. Your time's going to catch up with you. You'll have Millwall boys on you, you'll have Tottenham boys on you, you'll have Arsenal boys on you. There's a queue of people waiting to serve you up, mate. You might fucking have friends up Birmingham and fucking Middlesbrough and all out in these places where you ain't fucking served people up. People that are in your local towns, London towns, Tottenham, Arsenal, fucking Millwall, they'll smash you to pieces. You're a prick. You're a wanker. And when they fucking catch up with you, mate, your time's going to come very soon. You don't give it the big one to these people, do you? The proper faces out of London. No, you don't do that, do you? You don't give it the large one to the people that fucking will actually run circles around you. The quiet people that you've never heard of, the proper people. You have to flaunt what you're all about. You have to tell people what you're all about. You have to tell people what you've done to people. You fucking sell your shit to all these poor people up and down the country that actually are led to believe it. You might have been a face one day, Carlton. You ain't a fucking face now, mate. You're a prick. You're an old man. That's exactly what you are. But going back to the nicking, right? Going back to the nicking, there was no further action. I've done a no comment and you done a no comment, correct? Okay, that was the end of it. No further action. So don't start fucking telling people that you put me, you got me off a nicking, you bailed me out. You're full of shit. You ain't never fucking bailed me out, you cunt. I've bailed you out for fortunes, for loads of money. I've never had nothing off you. Fuck all. All I've ever had off you cunt, is ag. That's what I've had off of you. And let me tell you something now, mate. Let me tell you something now. You fucking reckon if I come and front you face to face, you'll rip my head off? Come and fucking meet me then, fella. Come and meet me. I ain't the geezer you knew fucking 16 years ago, mate. Come and fucking meet me then. Yeah? Let's see who's the bigger man. I ain't fucking frightened of you, you big fucking lob. You're a prick. That's what you are. And all the people that you've got following you, that, mate, if only they knew what you was all about. So that was one of the instances that you want to use that you parked me up for. Did I phone you when my dad died? Yeah, because I thought you'd have been a pal and listen. Did you fucking promise me the world you'd be at my dad's funeral? You're a wanker. You didn't even fucking turn up my old man's funeral. You're a tosspot, mate. You're full of shit. So where else can we go on at? Back in Southend was where I lived, and that's where you was running around. It was a new town for you because you got fucked off out of East London. So you come down to Southend, right? You meet a bird, then you move into Wakering, which was where my old house was. Then you start fluttering around this, that and the other, still trying to earn a few quid. But you weren't getting nowhere because your name was getting fucking rinsed, that you was a grass. So let's have it right, Carlton. Let's have it right. What happened to the statement? Did you retract a statement against Phil? Yeah? Did you retract a statement? Oh, hang on a minute. So let's go back to another story. So when we went to Ibiza and I got into business with a fella called Bryn, yeah, who you know double well from football, Arsenal boy, that looks at you as if you're an absolute lob of a wanker, right? Looks at you like an absolute sausage. And when I met him as my business partner, he went to me, get rid of that cunt. He ain't no good. And then you followed me out to Ibiza for my 40th. And when we was out in Ibiza, you was lucky you didn't go over the side on a boat, mate. in deep water. That's where you should have gone. Put you out your fucking misery. You're a prick. I ain't fucking frightened of you. My girlfriend knows exactly what you fucking put on the internet about me. Every fucking bit of it she knows. Yeah? So I ain't bothered, Carlton. You want to come and fucking see me, fella? No problem. Get the meat on and I'll come and meet you. I'm on my own. No doubt you'll have all your bully boys with you. All your fucking steroid freaks. I couldn't give a fuck who you've got with you. I'll do my own shit. I'll deal with you, mate. No problem whatsoever. I will fucking deal with you 100%. You'll need more than barristers, mate, that you're fucking poking about on the internet. Selling your stories about, oh, yeah, I've just come out of the police state. Big fucking deal that you've been nicked. Big fucking deal. Stop crying over it. Deal with it. Face up to it, what you've done wrong. Instead of fucking Mate, see, someone like you, I've been in a jug. I've done 5 years in prison. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in prison, mate. You'd get absolutely fucking writ off. I'll tell you why. Because there's kids in there that will want to get a name for themselves. They'd smash the grandmothers out of you. They'd fucking annihilate you. You're nothing. Yeah? Go and do a bit of bird, Carlton. You're this big tough guy. You're this big fucking macho man. Big doorman, fucking stabbing people, shooting people. You ain't shot no cunt. You've never shot anyone in your fucking life. You wouldn't know how to fucking shoot someone. You might give it. You just portray an image, mate. Because you was a West Ham ICF fucking thug. That's what you was. Big fucking deal. Why would you want to promote at 65 or 70 years of age or whatever you are, still going on about violence, still talking about fucking 3 murders that happened to 3 people. Whoever knows what happened. It's no one's business. But you want to make it your business, didn't you? Little while ago, I found out from someone very close to Tony. Mate, you weren't that fucking close to Tony Tucker. You make out he was your best mate. He weren't your best mate. I know that for a fact. I've spoken to one of his girlfriends, mate. Yeah? I bumped into her when I was on holiday. Yeah? Little do the people know, little do the public know about the truth of it. Yeah? What about me as an IB for then? When we were sitting around a pool at Pikes and you were standing behind me threatening to fucking serve me up, calling me a cunt, calling me this, calling me that. I know why you was doing it, Carlton. You was jealous because I was getting rid of you. I was parking you up slowly. And because I parked you up and the geezer I parked you up with, Bryn, there was fuck all you could do about it. Nothing. Because you'd have had him on your back and other people that I won't mention names, proper powerful people that would fucking annihilate you. Absolutely annihilate you. Remember the time you went to the Indian restaurant, Carlton? Got sat in the middle of the restaurant with Stevie Boy, yeah? You know the people I'm talking about. Yeah, you wouldn't fucking give it a bigger than them, would you? Nah, of course you wouldn't. Because they'd fucking put one in your nut, mate. Get rid of you. You might give it to people that are fucking weak, but you won't give it to the proper geezers. And that is a proper little firm that stuck you on a meat for a bit of puff that went missing or cigarettes, load of money that got fucking rumped. I know all this, Carlton. I was in prison with these people. I know everything, mate. You're bad news, mate. You're fucking wrong'un. You're a proper wrong'un. Earning money out of stories about violence. Good luck to Bernie. Fucking, I'll take me out off to him. Bernie would fucking run circles around you. I don't care what anyone says about Bernard. I like Bernard. He's good stuff. I've never had a problem with him. I've known him years. And I think with what he's doing to you, good luck to him. Let the truth come out. You're going to get sunk. You're going to go where you belong, mate. Fucking your history. And let me tell you now, I ain't fucking frightened of you one fucking bit. I don't care who you've got round you or who you think you can fucking intimidate me with. This time round, me old mate, yeah, it won't wash. You will fucking get destroyed. 100%. Yeah? And that won't be with violence, mate. Trust me. I could fucking annihilate you 100%. I won't have to do nothing. I wouldn't even get my hands dirty. I wouldn't waste my fucking time on you. Like I said, I don't air my dirty washing on social media or YouTube. I never have and never will. But this time round, I think it's about time after 16 years, people should fucking see what you're all about. You're a shit cunt. That's what you are. A proper shit cunt. Which is why your birds left you and you're fucking distraught. Oh, and you're losing weight. Oh, you're putting weight on. Oh, I'm getting myself back together. Fucking man up. Fucking stand up like a man and deal with it. Instead of fucking crying it off. Deal with it. Instead of being this good Samaritan that's done nothing but wrong in his life. Fucking hurting people and taking money off people and hiding behind people. So this is another thing that he does, people. So people have come to Carlton for a debt. Carlton won't do the debt. What he does, he puts people up puts other people up. So he puts other people up for the debt so he don't get nicked for demanding with money, with menaces and all that. You're full of shit, Carlton. You're full of shit. That's why no cunt likes you. I can't fucking stand you. The best thing that ever happened to me was fucking get out of the way from you. Yeah? What about another time, Carlton? A so-called mate you are. When I fucking had a turnout in a nightclub over my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I admit, I done wrong. I punched the geezer in the face, knocked him out in the street. And the doorman, big fat Emery, who you know, right, I won't say his surname, then phones you up and says that your mates caused problems in the club. It weren't in the club, it was outside in the car park. And then you fucking tell Emery that he needs to deal with me. And you gave Emery a green light and I'm supposed to be your mate. And Emery drags me out of a fucking car on a Sunday morning and smashes the cunt out the back of my head and gives me 12 stitches in my head. Mind you, saying that, I didn't run from him. He fucking he opened the door, mate. I didn't even see him coming. He come from behind. What did I do? Because he dropped his watch in my car. I went back in the boozer and fronted him. Said, there's your watch. Have you finished? Yeah? You don't know me, Carlton. And let me tell you something, mate. I've changed. And I ain't the person you fucking knew years ago. Yeah? A bully but every day has its day, mate. And your day's coming. You're a bully boy, right? You're a bully boy. And you are going to get fucking floored. Bullies crumble very quickly, and you're crumbling. You're crumbling very, very quickly. That's exactly what's going on. Yeah? And as for putting the picture through my fucking house, my front door, years ago, the picture of you on your book cover, Muscle, putting a picture through my door while I was on holiday in Dubai with my business partner, my old man and my family. Then I come home. And you put a picture through my door to try and intimidate me, to say that you've been round. Go fuck yourself. You just made yourself look a prick even more. That's what you did with the fucking silly Scouser that I introduced you to. The Colchester United football player. Remember? Yeah, the geezer that you also tried to put up to come and rob my watch out of my house. 60 grand's worth. Putting a phone call into me saying have I still got my watches around me. I did have watches around me, Carlton. I had a lot of money around me. But I'll own up, Carlton, I got nicked. I got nicked, and no one else got nicked around me that I was grafting with. I paid the price. I went to prison, yeah? So I ain't a fucking grass, mate. Let me tell you that. I'm proper, and I stood up, mate. I've made mistakes in my life. I'm not going to lie. Made loads of mistakes in my life, but I've always held my hands up and said I'm in the wrong. So you can go and fuck yourself 100%. That's what you can do. You're nothing but a big, fat, fucking old man with a big, saggy old face in a lonely world with kids with just about every bird that you've fucking slept with, and you think you're a nice person. Listen, do me one favour, Carlton. Stay well away from me. Stay well away from me and my life and my other half, or else you're going to be in for a little shocker. I know exactly where you are. I know where you live, and I know what you do every day, and I know your whereabouts. So carry on making the threats to me, my old son. Carry on. I'll have you fucking pulled in quicker than you've had a fucking cup of tea made for you. You're a wanker. Just remember that. You're a prick.